Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be looking at a bit of a larger model here from Hobby Master, of course. It is in 1/62 scale diecast though, but it is a Northrop Grumman E-2C Hawkeye here, and as you can see right there, it is one from the JASDF in 2009. Now this was one of 13 E-2Cs the JASDF would operate when receiving their very first in 1987. Now, in 2009, this particular Hawkeye was given a special livery to celebrate its flight hours where the E-2Cs have operated with the JASDF. Now, unless they have already done so, the JASDF do plan to phase out the E-2Cs in favour of the new E-2D variants, of course. Now, how about we get this big box open and check out this Japanese Hawkeye? All right, let's do that right now. Alright, with the model out of the box, it does come with a set of instructions, the rotodome sitting in here as well, as per usual, which is pretty cool. We've got to chuck that on. Now your assembly instructions, which are sealed. This is brand new, it was all sealed. I did happen to notice that, so I did cut the tape, so we don't have to worry about dicking around with that. So we can get this, we can get this lid off. Oh, there we go. It was still a bit stuck, but all right. Wow, that is cool. So brand spanking new Hawkeye right here. Oh yeah, covered in tissues. We're going to need those, aren't we? Now you do get your stand, just the base. So obviously, there we go. We got a cradle section there as well. I'll move that out of the way. Now lucky we do have some instructions, so we'll be able to assemble this nicely. We'll move that out of the way though. So obviously you do get your little baggie that does have your gear up options, antenna, some crew members, some screws. I'm not sure what the screws are for, but I guess we'll sort of find out. You do get your gear down options, of course, which is fantastic. Anything else? The section for the rotodome, of course, to put on top of the aircraft. All right, let's get this beast out so we can check out the details of it first before we put anything on it. All right, doesn't feel overly heavy. We'll move this out of the way. We will zoom right in so you can check out some of those really cool details. Oh, how cool is that? Yeah, looks absolutely awesome. Now, this should just pop off, which it does. You got some really cool detail in there, which is a really nice feature on these. Got to make sure I put it in properly. Now this particular one's got the four-bladed propellers, of course. They spin without any issue whatsoever. I think the whole livery looks really nice though so far. Check out the tail, looks awesome. Yeah, just some great details there. Yep. Another overall pretty cool looking model here from Hobby Master. A lot of nice detail. Cool. I like the little bat motifs everywhere, which is really nice. Or owl. Are they bats or owls? I think they're a bat. Yeah, bat. Looks like a bat to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have any problems with being corrected. I am not fragile. So all the points for your landing gear options, of course. Yep, definitely pretty cool. All right, you know what we're going to do. Why bother wasting time checking it out like this? Let's set it all up properly and have a look at it in flight or complete. Back in just a second. All right, here we have it set up for, in flight, obviously. Now, these are the instructions you do get if you like instructions. I didn't have a problem except with the nose wheel. It's just the paint's so thick, it did not want to push in all the way, so it doesn't sit in there 100%. The main wheel areas went in there without any drama. Will it drop out? Not at the moment, but yeah, I'm not 100% confident with the fitment. You'd probably have to file that plastic down a little bit to make it fit a bit better, but this is straight out of the box. You do put your little crew members in there. You can't really see, you can just sort of see them. And of course you put your rotodome on the back, which is two pieces, and that's slotted in really nicely and straightforward. Yeah, definitely looks really cool though. I do like the Hawkeye models. Now, of course, if you want to put it on the stand, that is your big stand. You do have to sort of slip it past that so that it finds its way in there. But it does touch the paintwork, So you just put it in a little hole in the back there, and then it should sit on there nicely, which it does. Not the sturdiest of setups, as you can see. You know me and Stan, so we're not the best of friends, but it is a little bit wobbly on there. But that is what your beautiful Japanese Hawkeye will look like on the stand, of course, for you in-flight displayers. That's it. Straightforward, really easy. We might as well just quickly do it gear down, I suppose. It shouldn't be that bloody difficult. It's only the 3 pieces. This piece is probably just going to, just drop straight out really easy. We should be able to just flick these ones out if I have that little tool in the right position. There we go. And that one's, there we go. That one's landed on Mars. And then it's just the modules for each piece. So very straightforward. Goes in there nicely. The wheels do not turn, of course. Just put these modules straight in, if I can do that properly. The wheels are always facing inwards on these particular aircraft. Sometimes you can get caught out because I think they might fit in both ways, but yeah, just always keep in mind that it's the wheels face inwards. But yep, that's it. That's your gear down option. Very straightforward. Oh, and of course, we nearly forgot, you can put your little stand block off right in there, and that is it. Definitely looks fantastic. Sits on that landing gear without any drama. And once again, just a great presentation. Very nice, well-made model from Hobby Master, of course. Let's throw it on the scales, though, and we'll wind up this video for you. All right, let's get it to balance on there. So what do we have? 549 grams. So not a bad bit of weight to it. As you can see, it's the not the smallest aircraft. These are quite big birds right here. And I reckon they look pretty cool, though, as I've said. All right, what I'll do, photos, yep, at the end, if you want to check out some close-ups, of course. Some of those my way. If you enjoyed the video in any way, shape, or form, comment down below. If you feel like saying something, of course, don't forget to punch the crap out of that subscribe button if you're watching and have yet to do that. And lastly, the most important part, thanking you guys for dropping past to check out another one of my videos. I hope you did get some sort of enjoyment and use out of it. All right, everyone, thanks again for dropping past. You all have an awesome sauce rest of your day. Happy hunting for your next model, of course. Cheers, everyone.